Hello everybody. Today we will start in page 87, grammar lesson 2. Listen the story again and repeat. Look and say. Okay, today we will take something about past simple الماضي البسيط. اوكي في هذا الدرس رح ناخذ the past simple of the verb be. الماضي البسيط verb to from the verb be. Verb to from the verb be is was and were. Was and were. Okay, was for singular and were for plural. Was for singular and were for plural. هلا ال was for singular اللي هم she he it. طبعا أخذنا إنه she he it هم singular هم المفرد and they we I you هدول إيش؟ هدول plural تعاملوا معاملة ال plural. Okay, so was for singular and were for plural. Okay, let's start to know. There was a park in our town 50 years ago. There was a park. في كان park هون إيش؟ one singular a park معناها إيش بنستخدمها؟ إيش بنعملها؟ معاملة الجمع. شو معاملة السنجولار معاملة المفرد. شو المفرد من verb to be شو الماضي منها؟ was. لأنه إيش؟ لأنه عنا هنا park it's singular. Okay, in our town 50 years ago. 50 years ago here and exactly years ago. The word ago it's the key word. هي key word كلمة مفتاحية بتدلك على here you use the past simple. Okay, next one now. There wasn't shopping mall in our town 50 years ago. Okay, شو negative form of the verb was? Negative form, the negative form اللي هي was plus not شو بتصير؟ wasn't. Okay, negative form was plus not بتصير wasn't. Okay, there were some funny trains 100 years ago. There were some funny trains 100 years ago. There were طبعا هون عنا there were some funny من الكلمات اللي بتدلك على دي. Here you have something plural عندك إشي جمع something plural. What is the something plural here? You have it, it's were. There were some funny trains and 100 years ago. Where because of plural and we put it in the past form of the verb be. هي ال past form of the verb be. طيب verb be ال present تاعتها are. شو بتصير were. هنا is شو بتصير was. Okay, and the negative form there weren't any planes 200 years ago. طيب هنا عندك ago كلمة مفتاحية تدلك على الماضي. عندك were because if you here you have a plural something plural and were plus not equal weren't. Okay, this is the short form of were plus not. We use these time words when we talk about the past. لما نحكي إشي عن الماضي بنستخدم yesterday, last week, year, Monday, 50 years ago, then. هدول الكلمات لما نشوفهم بأي جملة any sentence you must put was aware if you have between brackets the verb be. إذا بتشوف between brackets the verb be. Okay, البي تصريفاتها من ال past, the verb to from the past is what is was and were. Was for singular and were for plural. Okay guys, this is the key word. يعني أنا لما أشوف أقرأ جملة فيها فراغ بشوف كلمة ago معناها هي رح تأكد لي إن أنا بهذا الفراغ in these spaces I must put were and was something in the past. إشي في الماضي. هون بيكون حاطط لك your teacher or you must say it in the sentence verb to be. Okay, let's do wait a minute. We use lots of or some with there were and use any with there weren't. طبعا أخذناها إنه النفي negative. When you have something negative you must use any, and we use some and were when lots of when you have something there were مباشرة لازم نستخدم some أو lots of. ليش؟ لأنها بتحكي عن الجمع. Here you have something plural. Okay, you have something plural. any للأرنت لما نشوف not مباشرة ما رح نستخدم لا lots of ولا some، رح نستخدم any. Okay, let's complete our exercises. Read and circle. There was or were a park in our town 100 years ago. There was a park in our park, because here you have something singular, you must use was. There was or were a trains 100 years ago. Where? Because trains are plural. There was or were motorbike 19 years ago. There was or were motorbikes 90 years ago. Motorbikes is plural, so you must use were. There was or were planes 50 years ago. There was or were planes 50 years ago. Planes, it's plural. You must use what? You must use were. There was or were a hotel in the town 10 years ago. Here you have a hotel. Something what? Something singular. You must use was. There was or were lots of buses 20 years ago. There were or was lots of buses 20 years ago. Lots of buses, الكثير من الباصات, so you must use were. Right? Was, were, wasn't, and weren't. There wasn't a singular at the party last Saturday. There 8 children at the party. There 8 children. 8 children, it's what? It's plural. هون 8 أطفال, so plural. لما يكون عندنا plural يا بدنا نستخدم were يا weren't. يا were يا weren't. تعال نعد. 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. Here you have 7 children, so there weren't. ما في 8 أطفال at the party. There any flowers in the room. Any flowers is plural, and any في أي ورد no. So شو بنحكي? There weren't any flowers in the room. There's CD player in the room. في CD player in the room. في CD player in the room, and it's what? It's singular, so you must use what? You must use was. There lots of sandwiches at the party. There lots of sandwiches at the party. Lots of sandwiches مجموعة من السندويشات. There what? There was or were lots of sandwiches at the party. Look at the picture. ما في عنا فهم جمع بنحكي weren't. No, there were. Here we have some sandwiches, so they were lots of sandwiches at the party. The last one, their TV in the room. There a TV in the room. في TV in the room and it's singular. You must use wasn't. Okay, guys? Okay, now let's go to your workbook. Here you have some exercises. We want to do it together. Let's go. You must write there was or there were. There was a hotel in our town 100 years ago. ليه حطوا there was? Because you have a hotel and a hotel, it's something singular. Okay. Trams in our town 100 years ago. Trams, here you have s, so it's plural, so you must write what? You must write there were. Some buses in our town 100 years ago. Some buses here, it's what? It's plural. It's plural from the verb there were. Why? Because it's plural. A park in our town 100 years ago. 100 years ago, this is the key word. All these words are the key words. هدول اللي دلونا على الماضي. Okay? A park in our town 100 years ago. A park is something singular, so you must write there was. 5. Lots of bikes in our town 100 years ago. Lots of bikes, here you have s, so there what? There were, because you have something singular, plural. A museum in our town 100 years ago. Here you have a بتدلك على singular and you have museum, one thing, so there was. There was. The last thing, here you have 7 o'clock and 10 o'clock. There weren't any books at 7 o'clock. Where's 7 o'clock? This is 7 o'clock. There weren't. ما في أي books جمع at 7 o'clock. Some flowers at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. There. عندنا جمع. So there were. في كان شوية ورود at 7 o'clock. Camera at 7 o'clock. A camera at 7 o'clock. كان في camera at 7 o'clock? No. So camera singular. So there wasn't. ليه wasn't؟ لأنه singular وما كان في عنا. A computer at 7 o'clock. Computer at 7 o'clock. There is any computer in 7 o'clock? Yeah. So there what? There was. ليش was? Because computer is singular. A banana at 7 o'clock. A banana at 7 o'clock. There. A banana at 7 o'clock. There was or there were? There was. No, at 7 o'clock. There's any banana? No, so there wasn't. Any pens at 7 o'clock. Any pens at 7 o'clock. Any pens, it's plural. Plural at 7 o'clock. Look at 7 o'clock. There you have any pen? Any pens? No, so there weren't. ما عنا. A camera at 10 o'clock. A camera at 10 o'clock. You have camera in 10 o'clock, so there was a camera at 10 o'clock. Some flowers at 10 o'clock. Some flowers at 10 o'clock. Some flowers refer to something plural. بدنا على إشي جمع. And look at 10 o'clock. Here you have some flowers. Yeah, you have. So there were.